welcome in everybody as we get you ready for Model Basketball here on the Northwest Georgia Live video stream and WLAQ Radio here tonight, bringing you live coverage of the basketball game. The Model Blue Devils set to take on the Rockmart Yellow Jackets, and we're going to just go ahead and dive in and talk a little bit about this particular matchup. The Model Blue Devils come in 17-7 in. They are 10-1 in region play, all alone at the top of 7AA. And unless I looked at it wrong, I believe that no matter what happens the rest of the season, that Model has that #1 spot going into the region tournament coming up next week. So with that said, they should have a bye all the way to the semifinal round, which will be on Thursday, and have an opportunity to win that game and try to get to the championship game on Friday night, a week from this upcoming Friday, I should say. But they come into this game riding an 11-game win streak, looking to make it 12. And I remember when we first started covering these games this year, they'd kind of gone through a run where things were a little bit tough. They lost a few games during the Christmas season, lost the Christmas tournament championship game to Darlington, then lost a few games in the Big Blue tournament that took place here. But during that tournament, they were playing 6A and 7A schools and really tough competition. And you and I talked about it. We said, look, do not look at this team's record right now. You just wait and see what happens throughout the course of the season, because this team's going to get better and better every week playing this tough competition. That's exactly what we've seen happen, and they have reeled off 11 straight and have looked really good doing it. So you want to be playing your best basketball when you get to this phase of the season, and I think that you can say that Model is really playing some really good basketball.
Yeah, 11 straight wins, and very similar to the girls team. We talk about this every time we cover these teams, but you never know who's going to be the big contributor. Now, I will say this, when it comes to the boys, Chase Allen seems to just always be right there with 15 to 20 points a night. He is a consistent scorer for this team, but there are so many other guys, not only in the starting five, but coming off the bench that can come out and have a big night for you and hit big shots and help carry the team on the offensive side. On the defensive side, they are consistent. They're great on the glass. They're going to pressure you and try to get out and get some easy buckets in transition.
And to your point, Ian, on the many different ways that Model can attack you offensively, you got big guys like Jeremiah Hurd and Chase Allen, as you mentioned, can beat you underneath, but then you can kick out to guys like Stevie Dallas and Noah Travis and Riley Chapman, sharpshooters on the perimeter. They can get the ball through the hoop, and so they've got a lot of dynamic things that they can do in terms of that offense. They really do.
Yeah, and guys coming off the bench that contribute some big minutes and are also good shooters as well. Owen Mathis, Bryson Denson, we've seen them knock down some big threes throughout the season as well.
Now on the other side, the Rockmart Yellow Jackets, they've had a good season. Not too shabby of a season they've had. 19-5 coming in. They are 8-3 in region play. Have won their last couple of games of the season, and they are led by Traylon Davis. I've heard people talking about him all season long. As a matter of fact, he picked up 32 points in their overtime victory against North Murray in their last game, which was an overtime game. I believe it was last week. And they were able to pick up 32 points from Traylon Davis. He knocked down 4 threes in the game. Right behind him, by a pretty good margin, but still having a good game with 20 points and made 3 threes with Samuel Johnson. 8 points for Hunter Atkins in that game and 8 for MJ Berry as well. So I don't think they quite have the depth that you see with this Model team, but they certainly got some guys that you've really got to figure out how to defend, or they can kind of get out there and score quite a bit.
Right, so Model will lean on. They've got the advantage in the front court with size. Chase Allen and Jeremiah Hurd should be able to lock things down below the basket. So I would expect to see Model really, really concentrate on defending that three-point line and making every shot that Rockmart takes a contested one.
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing, too, I've heard that this Rockmart team, I've not seen them play, but I've been told that they like to run, try to push the tempo. I think that one of the things we'll see here with Model is they'll probably try to slow the game down, get it into the half court, and play their style, try to set the tone for how this game goes as far as tempo is concerned.
Yeah, if you can dictate the tempo, defend the three-point line, that's going to spell a recipe for success for the Model Blue Devils.
Well, we're going to continue to talk it over and get the stage set here for a big night of basketball. The conclusion of the nightcap coming up here in just moments. About 7 minutes away from the start of the boys' game. It's the Model Blue Devils and the Rockmart Yellow Jackets coming up. Let's step out for 2.5 minutes, and we'll come back with more commentary here in the pregame. We'll be back.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Welcome back in, everybody, to Woodard Gymnasium, where we're getting ready for some boys basketball. Model Blue Devils getting ready to take on the Rockmart Yellow Jackets in a little bit less than 4 minutes now. Do want to mention when the next broadcast is going to be as far as Northwest Georgia Media is concerned. I know they're going to have the 7A Division I Championship coming up next Tuesday, and then also the 7AA Region Championships games. Obviously, teams to be determined on that. Hopefully, we're going to get to see a lot of blue at those games, but we'll see what happens. Got some work to do before they get to that point, but those games are going to be on Friday, February the 16th at 7 and 8:30. Also, the location of those games, as we've well documented throughout our broadcast, is to be determined by the girls' side. There's a lock at first place between Murray County and Model. Model got the job done today, so they've done all that they can do. Now a Murray County loss or a win of a coin toss for Model is the way and the path to getting those region tournament games played here this year. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, aren't we?
We are. We are. Rooting for Murray County to go down.
I'll give you a quick update on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets game. Although I really don't want to be honest with you. They're really taking it on the chin tonight up at Wake Forest. 40 to 13 is your score with 3:28 left to go in the first half of the game. They beat North Carolina, the number 3 team in the country last week. Then they go on the road and lose to NC State, and now they're losing mightily at Wake Forest. So it's been kind of a strange season. Very inconsistent, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
Very. When they're on, they can beat anybody. But they've got great wins over Clemson, Duke, North Carolina, Mississippi State, and some head-scratching losses.
But all that to say, our next Georgia Tech broadcast on the WLAQ airwaves is going to be Georgia Tech at Louisville. They remain on the road to take on the Cardinals on Saturday the 10th. Pregame's at 6. Tip-off is 6:30 from the Georgia Tech Radio Network from Legend Sports. So tune into that if you'd like to do that. And with that said, we are almost ready for the start of this game. It's the Model Blue Devils and the Rockmart Yellow Jackets coming up here in just a couple of moments. Well, we better take a minute and a half here to catch our breath, because I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of action happening quick in this one. So let's take a 1.5 minute timeout. 1.5 minute timeout down the line. We'll come back, feed you the starting lineups, and have tip-off between the Model Blue Devils and the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. We'll be back.
They call it Mo Day, a time of fanfare and pride, and another week with the neighborhood's best yard, because you drafted the MVP of all mowers. A comfortable seat and adjustable controls bring the battle to your turf, not your backside. Ride like the wind on your solid steel stallion and give the fans something to cheer about, because it's your day. It's Mo Day.
WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214.
Axis allows me to do what I've always dreamed of, and that is helping people.
Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
All right, we welcome you back in. We're at Model High School, home of the Model Blue Devils, getting ready for the nightcap and the regular season finale here about to take place. We're going to start with the starting lineup here for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. In the lineup, you're going to have number 1, Samuel Johnson, a 5'10 senior. Number 3, Traylon Davis. Talked about him a lot in the pregame, a 6'3 senior. Number 4, Hunter Atkins, a 6'4 junior. Number 5, Dakota Bramlett, a 6'4 junior. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets is number 21, MJ Berry, a 6'1 sophomore. And also do want to mention to you the head coach of the Rockmart Yellow Jackets is Vic Calhoun. He's been the coach there for quite a while now. And on the other side, we'll give the starting lineups for the Model Blue Devils, and we'll get things underway here from Woodard Gymnasium for the nightcap. In the starting lineup for your Model Blue Devils tonight, number 11, Stevie Dallas, a 5'9 junior guard, gets a nice round of applause as he enters the playing surface. Number 14, a 5'10 junior guard, Noah Travis. Number 15, 5'5 senior Riley Chapman. Number 23, 6'5 junior Chase Allen. And number 33, Jeremiah Hurd, a 6'9 senior, getting ready to go to play college football for Josh Heupel and the Tennessee Volunteers once he concludes his high school career.
I wish him the best of luck, but I won't be rooting for Tennessee.
You'll be rooting for him to make some big plays and things of that nature.
I hope he does very well for himself, but I can't cheer for that shade of orange.
And for people that don't know this already about our good friend Ian over here, he's a big-time Florida Gators fan, and he went to a game there with Florida playing Tennessee, and he was not greeted very friendly.
Yeah,
if you will.
That happens everywhere. It does. But that memory stuck.
2 men in the circle. You've got MJ Berry for Rockmart, Chase Allen from Model, and Model wins the tip. Stevie Dallas has got it. Model's going to open up on offense. They're going to send it to Noah Travis. Ooh, what a collision. Yeah. He gets knocked down in front of the Rockmart bench.
Ooh. Yeah, Noah's repping a fresh cut.
He really is. Yeah. Closely cropped.
That's right.
So Stevie Dallas will inbound the ball here for the Blue Devils. He surveys the floor, finds Noah Travis, pops the 3, and that one's off the back of the rim. It won't fall. And good sportsmanship there as Traylon Davis picks up a Model player off the floor. This has been a weird start to the game.
It has. A little chaotic.
So Johnson going to bring it up the floor. Traylon Davis pops the 3, and it's through. Whoa, what a big-time shot that was to open up the score. Can't leave that guy open. My goodness. The rumors are true. Riley Chapman sends it down to Jeremiah Hurd. Ball pinballs off a couple of players. Jeremiah has got it, gets it to the rim, gets fouled, and he's going to the free throw line.
Jeremiah's had to go low to get that one.
So 2 free throws coming up for Jeremiah. Model trails 3-0. Only made bucket of the game so far was a big-time Traylon Davis 3. First shot from the free throw line for Jeremiah Hurd is a miss. He'll get ready for his second. Big crowd on hand tonight, Ian. This is something else, isn't it?
Yeah, you got that playoff atmosphere going tonight.
You truly do. Shot on the way. That one's off the front of the iron. Chase Allen tracks it down. He's on his back, and that's a travel. So Rockmart will feed it in. Davis is going to find his teammate Hunter Atkins, and they'll bring it up the floor. Atkins across the midcourt stripe. He's going to send it to Davis, puts up another 3. That one a little bit off the mark.
Chapman,
not by much. He has got just an absolute beautiful shot. There is Chase Allen across the timeline, sends it left to Riley Chapman. Two seniors are on the floor right now for Model, Jeremiah Hurd and Riley Chapman. Jeremiah to Stevie Dallas, NBA range three, and he pops it through. Wow, what a shot.
And Model is on the board.
Ties the game up with that big Stevie Dallas three-point shot. Here's Rockmart on the other end. Traylon Davis with the ball. He's trapped between two players. Teammate bails him out, puts up the three-point shot. That's off the back of the iron. Noah Travis gets the long rebound. Travis motors across the timeline, tries to get it to Allen. Nearly had his pocket pick, kept it in the forecourt. There is Stevie Dallas with it, sends it across to Riley Chapman. Pass ends up on the floor, picked up. Samuel Johnson headed the other way. Traylon Davis has got it, now works it to the right wing side into the corner. Now back up top to Johnson, nice pass. Three ball in the air, that's off the back of the rim. Chase Allen collects the rebound.
Rockmart's not shy about taking the threes.
Allen fires at left wing side to Riley Chapman. Now back up to Noah Travis. Crisp pass over to Stevie Dallas. Makes a move, kicks it out. Open Travis. Three ball in the hoop. Wow.
A great feed there from Dallas to Travis. And Travis stepped into that one confidently and drained it.
Rockmart on the other end. Travis steals away the pass. Fires it down low to Chase Allen. Bounces into Traylon Davis, and there's a foul. They're going to get Davis with that one.
An early foul on Davis. Wouldn't be a bad strategy to take it at that, young man.
Go right at him. Stevie Dallas surveys the floor. It's going to lob it into Noah Travis. Wide open three, and that one's through. Two in a row for Noah Travis.
Travis jawing a little bit on the way back down the court.
He's fired up.
He is.
Across the timeline goes Hunter Atkins. Atkins sends it right wing side here for the Yellow Jackets. Model up 9-3. Three ball in the air. Karam's off the side of the rim. Travis chases it down. It goes out of bounds, and Model's going to inbound the ball, leading it by 6. A lot of action here in the first 3 minutes of this one. This has been fun. Chase Allen takes the ball across center court, gives it off to Stevie Dallas. Dallas back on to Allen. Fakes, sends it to left wing side. Open Riley Chapman for three, and it's through. The senior Riley Chapman knocks down the three ball.
Every point on the board has come from behind the arc.
There's Traylon Davis. They send it to the right wing side. Johnson for three, and that one is through. Samuel Johnson with his first bucket, and it's still a fact. All made shots in the game from three-point range. Stevie Dallas gonna drive, tries to give it off to Jeremiah Hurd. It goes out of bounds. It's coming back to Rockmart.
Rockmart really likes to pressure the ball. Once you get across half court, they are trying to trap these Model guards and force them into bad decisions.
Hunter Atkins across the timeline with it, leaves it off for a teammate who turns and shoots from the free throw line. That's off the front of the rim. Noah Travis with another rebound. Stevie Dallas with it on the right wing. He's going to drive baseline, little runner, and trying to clean it up was Jeremiah Hurd. Ping-pongs off a couple of players, ends up with Rockmart. Johnson comes out with it. He's across the timeline, sends it left wing side. Rockmart with it, wearing their black uniforms with gold letters and numbers. Ball poked loose by Noah Travis. Rockmart with the ball. Johnson's got it. He dribbles, resets the offense, jacks up the three-point shot, and that one's through. Another made three, Ian. This is crazy.
7 combined already.
4 for Model, 3 for Rockmart. It's 12-9 in favor of the Blue Devils. Blue Devils in their white uniforms with blue letters and numbers and black trim. Stevie Dallas sends it up top here to Jeremiah Hurd, to the left wing side to Riley Chapman. Fires it back up top to Stevie Dallas. Dallas across the end at midcourt, turns, shoots another long-range three, and that one won't go, but Chase Allen is there. We still don't get a 2, but he's going to the free throw line.
We may get points from a different area of the floor here, as Chase Allen, pretty solid free throw shooter, if I haven't just cursed him.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
A variation on,
it's solid, yeah.
So there's the shot.
I did it.
He missed it on the back of the rim. Bryson Denson going to check into the game here for the Blue Devils. Riley Chapman will take a breather over there on the sidelines. One more free throw coming up here for Chase Allen. Ball's in the air, and that one's through. He makes that one. 3:24 left to go in the first quarter. 13-9. Model leads it by 4. Traylon Davis with the ball, and that's a foul. It's going to go against the Blue Devils.
Yeah, and they tried to split the defenders, and definitely some contact there.
So Samuel Johnson, with 2 made threes in the ball game, surveys the floor trying to find the open man. And he is going to lob it out. Oh, Stevie Dallas got his hands in there, almost stole it away, but Johnson for 3, and that one's over the rim, rolls over the rim, and out of bounds. It's 2 back to the Blue Devils.
That should be 2 on Traylon Davis. Who'd they get the foul on?
I think it was on, he said 3, Sam Johnson, but I do think it was 3, Traylon Davis. But
okay. Yeah, I mean, Noah Travis did a great job boxing out there and got him over the back, so that should be 2 on Davis.
And officials having a little bit of conversation here before we resume play, so that gives us an opportunity to let you know if you're listening on the radio. Model leads it 13-9, up by 4 with 3:13 and a very, very high-intensity, fast-paced first quarter of the ball game. This has been fun. Noah Travis.
That's how we like our basketball.
Yes, we do. Noah Travis with a couple of free throws coming up here. First one's in the air, and that one's off the back of the iron. He'll get set for his second free throw.
There's a front-end trend right now.
Yes, there is. And if there's people that look at free throw trends and percentages, it's us. He makes the second one. But as you notice, the math doesn't get discussed as much as we go through the ball game for a very specific reason.
That said, model 50% from the line so far.
3 minutes left in the first quarter. Traylon Davis misses the shot in the paint, turns, gets blocked. Jeremiah Hurd comes out with it. Nice crisp pass to John Mason from Noah Travis. Now on to Stevie Dallas, back to Noah. Noah will set up the half-court offense for the Blue Devils. Gets it into the high post. And Jeremiah Hurd back to Noah. Puts up the long-range 3. Left that one a little bit short. And Davis comes out with it for Rockmart. He's across the timeline, tries to bounce pass underneath. It's picked off. Denson and Travis with some good teamwork there coming out with that ball. Travis over to Stevie Dallas. 2:24 left to go in the first quarter. John Mason going to send it underneath to Jeremiah Hurd. What we got? We got a foul.
Yeah, they were draped on his back there.
So Jeremiah is going to the free throw line for the second time of the game.
He was 0 for 2 on his first trip, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 4th free throws coming up. The 3rd one is through.
And the front end trend ends.
Now, Ian, I'm no math wizard, but if he makes this one, I believe he'll be shooting 50%.
I believe so.
From what we've talked about. Shot is going to rattle around the rim, and it finally goes through 50%. 2 of 4. 2:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Model up 16-9. Rockmart with the ball. Here's a long-range 3 on the way, and that one's going to rattle off the rim. Team's battling for the rebound. John Mason wins the battle, and Stevie Dallas brings it up the floor. Dallas across the timeline. He'll send it into Mason, turns and shoots, and that's going to be missed. Rebound taken by Rockmart. They'll bring it back the other way. Davis with it in his hands as he crosses over the midcourt stripe, fires it over to Atkins, now to the left wing side. 3 ball on the way. They like shooting those threes, don't they?
They do.
Rebound,
that was a good look.
Rebound taken by Jeremiah. Dallas is going to go coast to coast, turns, looking for somebody to kick it out to, gets it to Noah Travis, and he will reset the offense. Going to bounce it into Mason, lobs it underneath to Jeremiah Hurd, and he scores and gets the foul.
And they've got the mismatch down low, and they've exploited it. A great feed there from Mason, who went out to the free throw line, flashed, turned, found his teammate, and Hurd does a great job absorbing the contact, finishing, and getting a chance for an extra one at the free throw line.
So Jeremiah Hurd. We're getting ready for Thomas Patterson to check into the game. I'm not stealing your thunder. Go ahead and say it.
The sorghum syrup warrior enters the game, ladies and gentlemen. Not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
And I got so excited about you saying that, I missed whether he converted that three-point play.
He did.
He did. Yeah. Thank you. Long three-point ball on the way, and that one's going to be rattling off the rim. Mason's there to get the long rebound for Model. 1:10 left to go in the first quarter. Model leads it by 10. 19-9 is your score. Lob pass left wing side of Denson. Crisp pass open Stevie Dallas. That's off the rim. The Sorghum Syrup Warrior picks up the rebound there. Thomas Patterson. Now we got a jump ball. Good effort there for both teams.
Absolutely, and the ball will stay with Model.
That's the first time I've said it because I was letting you have that one 100%.
Hey, man.
That's pretty good. I like that. You're the nickname king. There is no doubt about that. Off the unbound pass, 3 ball from Bryson Denson won't fall. Rebound's going to be taken by Rockmart. And Hunter Atkins, they give it off to Davis. He'll cross center court stripe with it. Jacks up a long-range 3, and that one caroms off the rim. Owen Mathis picks up the rebound for the Blue Devils. Stevie Dallas will give it right back to Mathis, back to Stevie, now back to Mathis. Open 3 on the way. That one goes in and out. It was almost halfway down.
Good-looking stroke. Ball just didn't drop.
Battle for the ball. We're going to have another jump ball. Possession arrow points in Rockmart's direction this time. So Traylon Davis descending in motion here for Rockmart from underneath their own basket. And he looks around trying to find the open man, lobs it to the left wing side. Now back to Davis, and he gets fouled. That's going to be on John Mason. A little bit of theatrics there from Davis on that. Reacted a little bit emphatically to the contact. Pretty light contact. But you know, ball is going to be poked out of bounds there by Stevie Dallas.
Dallas almost had the steal there.
21.7 seconds left on the clock here in the first period. They're going to send it in. Rockmart going to have the ball. Shot clock is off. Traylon Davis has got it. Tries to Euro step his way in. Fan wanted to travel. Ball goes out of bounds. It's coming back to the Blue Devils regardless.
They look like extra steps.
Substitution into the game. Landon Patterson checking into the game here for Rockmart. I don't think any relation to the Pattersons that we know. I've never been told that. Across the timeline goes Stevie Dallas. 7 seconds on the clock. Model starts to move. Dallas with the ball, going to turn, gives it out to Owen Mathis. Got to take a shot. It's on the way, and that's off the back of the rim. And that's the end of the first quarter, with Model leading it 19-9. 19-9 is your score. And I think our board operator may have went to get a drink of water, but we're going to test this real quick. We need to take a 1-minute break. Lynn, are you there? We'll be back. No, he's not back yet. So we're going to keep it right here through this timeout. This will give us an opportunity to thank our sponsors for being with us on the live stream. Mathis Trailer and Equipment Sales, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson Plastic Surgery Specialists. Also brought to you by WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Radio coverage tonight on WLAQ provided by Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales, Sylvan Learning Center, and Ware Mechanical. We appreciate all of you for making it possible for us to bring you live coverage of local sports. It's always a pleasure to get the opportunity to be here and do this. And we got a text message. We were talking about you being a Florida fan. Clay Graham sent a message that said, Florida fan? Man, that hurts. Laugh out loud. Of course, he's a big Dogs fan.
Oh, well, Dogs have all the bragging rights right now. So.
And speaking of Dogwood Books downtown, Kenneth Studdard sent me an update. Murray County girls beat North Murray 60-37. So got to count on Fannin County coming up. They put us on the screen there, man. Let's wave to the people. Hey, people, how are y'all doing? Hope y'all are having as much fun as we are, because we're having a ball. All right. Noah Travis with the ball, and he's going to get it to Jeremiah Hurd. Hurd gives it over to Noah Travis. Shot on the way, and the 3 ball is through. Yes, sir. Noah Travis knocks down his 3rd 3 of the basketball game.
Feeling it tonight.
Model leads at 22-9. Rockmart with the basketball. They drive the baseline. Now going to lob it back outside. Nice fake. Sends it back to left wing side. Rockmart going to send it over to Traylon Davis, trying to get the ball in that young man's hands. He misses the shot, but Johnson gets the rebound, and Rockmart will reset their offense. Now to Atkins, left wing side, trying to get that corner 3. Nothing there. Now back into the corner. It's opened up. Now, no! Oh, it's through. My goodness, I thought for a second there that Jeremiah Hurd may get a piece of that. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Model leads it by 10.
And a good job by Petty to keep concentration with that kind of player rushing at you to block a shot, because Jeremiah was coming full steam.
Indeed he was. There's Stevie Dallas with the ball. Going to lob it underneath to Jeremiah. Post up, puts it up and through.
Woo. Making easy work of it down there. The big fella is on it tonight.
Oh, ball nearly picked off by Riley Chapman, but instead a foul. Model leads at 24-12 with 6:33 left to go here in the first half of the ball game. Bryson Denson will check in for Riley Chapman. So on the floor for the Blue Devils, you've got Hurd, Travis, Allen, Denson, and Dallas. Rockmart with the ball. Johnson's got it. Sends it to Atkins. Atkins now across to his teammate Easton Petty. Petty back to Atkins into the corner. Corner three from Davis. That one caroms across the rim. And Jeremiah is there for the rebound. Gives it to Stevie Dallas. Long range three from Dallas. That's off the back of the rim. A one and done trip for the Blue Devils.
It left him open. He is not shy about taking the long three ball.
Jalen Davis going to send it across to Atkins. And now he'll get it over to the left wing side of Johnson. Shakes off the defender and knocks down a three. Samuel Johnson with his third made three of the game. And that was a good fake right there. Here's Stevie Dallas. Kicks it out. Noah Travis trying on the other end. That one caroms off the rim. Ball pinballs off a couple of Rockmart players. It's going to be with the Yellow Jackets. Going to get it to Atkins, now bouncing it over to the left wing side. Oh, Stevie Dallas shuts down the passing lane and steals it away. Lob underneath to Chase Allen. Shakes off the defender off the glass and through. Wow.
Great body control there by Chase Allen to stop pump fake and get the easy bunny.
Here is Samuel Johnson with the ball here for Rockmart. 5:15 left to go in the first half, with Model leading at 26-15. Lob pass underneath to Davis. Davis will put it up. Kind of an awkward shot. That one rattles off the rim. Collecting another rebound is Jeremiah Hurd. Across the timeline goes Noah Travis. Now to Hurd. Crisp pass inside to Chase Allen. Turns, shoots, misses, but he's going to the line.
Interesting to see who the foul's on here. It's going to be on 4. Hunter Atkins.
So Chase Allen goes to the free throw line with the Blue Devils leading by 11. 26-15 is your score. We'll give you another check on that Tech game here in a minute if we dare. Shots on the way, rattles through for Chase Allen. He's 2 of 3 rather from the line. Allen with another one in the air, and that one's going to rattle off the rim. Davis is there to get the rebound, almost picked off by Bryson Denson on the other end, but it's out of bounds, and it stays for the Rockmart. Yellow Jackets trail Wake Forest 46-20. It's halftime of that one.
It's like another L.
Oh, brutal. Here's a long shot from Johnson. The three ball bounces high off the rim, chasing it down as Dallas collides with a Rockmart player, and that's a travel, no doubt about it.
Yep.
So Chase set to inbound the ball here for the Blue Devils, with the Blue Devils leading it by 12, 27-15, 4:32 left to go in the half. Stevie Dallas going to bring it up the floor for the Blue Devils. Now he sends it to Chase Allen, drives in, finger roll, misses, trying to clean it up. 2 shots for Jeremiah Hurd. The third is the charm, it rattles in.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
And he did, and it went through. Here's Rockmart with the ball on the left wing side. Atkins for 3, that one's too strong. Here's the putback after the rebound for number 21, MJ Berry, and his first made bucket of the game. 29-17, Model on top, under 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Substitution set to check into the game at a stoppage of play for the Blue Devils. We're going to see Owen Mathis and John Mason check back into the game. Stevie Dallas sends it left wing side over to Denson. Now back out to Allen. Drives in the lane. Nice spin move. Finger roll. Can't get it to go. And the rebound goes to Atkins. Stolen away by Denson, and the easy bucket underneath.
Picked his pocket.
So a turnover leads to an easy bucket there for the Blue Devils. They now lead it by 14, 31-17. 3:24 left, second quarter. Atkins to Johnson. Johnson with the fake. Starts to move towards the lane. Now drives back out. Feeds it inside. A nice bounce pass underneath. Tries to go back into the lane. Ball's poked loose. It's out of bounds on Rockmart.
Model got a chance to open this lead up a little bit.
And so, as we mentioned, Owen Mathis and John Mason enter the game, checking out Stevie Dallas and Jeremiah Hurd. We're down to 3:10 left here in the first half. And again, almost a full house tonight in Woodard Gymnasium. This is one kind of awesome atmosphere. You're starting to feel the tournament season coming on with this atmosphere. Here is Noah Travis. They work it around to John Mason. Mason back out to Travis. Now on to Mathis, on to Bryson Denson on the left wing side. As Model gets some good ball movement going here on this possession. Ball is going to be poked free as they were trying to pass it inside to Allen. The pass is picked off. Here comes Rockmart the other way. Little runner there for Johnson is through.
And Johnson having himself a half.
He is, man. He's got 11 points here in this basketball game. He made 3 threes in the first quarter, and he just got that little runner there. Noah Travis driving the lane, and he gets fouled. He's going to the stripe, and boy, he took a heavy hit.
And
awkward as he went to the floor.
Twisted that left ankle a little bit. Seems to be okay, though.
So 2 shots coming up here for Noah Travis, who is definitely a tough customer. He's had his injury issues over the years, and he's really just kept battling back. He makes the first free throw and gets ready for another.
What is it with the number 14 tonight? Burkhalter for the girls and now Travis, both of them putting up big numbers in the first half.
And that one rattles in. He makes 2 in a row, and he's 3 of 4 from the stripe. I put that in the wrong spot there. All right, so Jeremiah and Stevie check back into the game for Owen Mathis and John Mason. Johnson's across the timeline here for Rockmart. Rockmart with the ball trailing 33-19. Try not to let this one get away from him. There's a shot from just in front of the free throw line. It's a miss. Tracking down the rebounds, Bryson Denson, as it ricochets off a couple of players. Across the timeline goes Noah Travis. Travis with it direct in traffic. Was wanting Chase Allen to cut towards the basket. Bryson Denson back to Noah. Now back to Chase. Chase Allen out to Stevie Dallas. Now on to Noah. We got 14 seconds on the shot clock for the Blue Devils. 1:46 left in the half. There's Noah Travis driving baseline, trying to feed it underneath to Allen. Here's Davis after the turnover. Shot off the glass. That created an easy transition bucket for the Yellow Jackets.
It did. And got the lid off the basket for a dangerous scorer in Traylon Davis.
Here is Stevie Dallas with the ball. He's going to feed it off to Bryson Denson. 1:24 left to play in the first half. Model leading it by 12. Stevie Dallas out to Jeremiah Hurd. Hurd over to Dallas on the left wing side. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Stevie Dallas with a long-range 3. That bangs high off the back of the rim, and the long rebound is taken by Rockmart. Number 23 came down with it, Tibbs. Rockmart with the ball on the other end. They get it into Tibbs, tries to bounce it underneath, and he step on the baseline, or did he get pushed?
I believe they called a foul.
Got Bryson Denson with that foul. And now you're going to have Stevie Dallas at the free throw, or no, Rockmart inbounding the ball. They're going to lob it in. Now to the left wing side they go to Johnson, drives baseline, puts up the little runner, misses the shot. Jeremiah Hurd pulls down the rebound. The Blue Devils will come back the other way. Stevie Dallas across the midcourt stripe. We've got 41 seconds on the clock, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Feed underneath to Allen is going to be poked free and picked up by Rockmart. Good defense there by Rockmart on that possession. Long 3 ball on the way, and that one's off the side of the rim. Noah Travis with the ball. 25 seconds and the shot clock is turned off this time. So Model can try to get the last shot of the half if they want to. Here's Stevie Dallas with it, direct in traffic. Gives it out to Noah Travis, on to Chase Allen on the left wing side. Drives into the lane, ball is poked loose, but Model retains possession. Good recovery there by Chase Allen, who almost had that stolen away. Jeremiah, Stevie Dallas goes in, tries to lay it in, and that is the end of the first half with the Model Blue Devils leading it by a score of 33-21.
Rockmart kind of fought their way back into that one. It felt like Model had a few chances to blow the roof off. Couldn't quite get it done, and I'll give Coach Travis plenty to talk to his boys about in the locker room.
Well, we got plenty to talk about here in the halftime period, so let's go ahead and take a break. Model 33, Rockmart 21. We're back in 2.5 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please turn your attention to the court. They receive first runner-up in hip-hop and third place in jazz. They will go on to compete at the state championship this Saturday and conclude their season. We are proud of the accomplishments. Let's go, ladies.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Welcome back in, everybody. Live basketball coverage here on WLAQ and also the Northwest Georgia Media live stream of Model basketball from the home of the Blue Devils. We're back out at Model High School inside Woodard Gymnasium to bring you this broadcast tonight. The Model Blue Devils having a good night tonight. Boys are up 33-21 over a really good Rockmart team here at half. And then the girls earlier picked up a victory 59-34, so a decisive victory for the girls earlier. And you've had, some great recognitions tonight. We've got one taking place right now as we speak, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, so it's been a big night out here at Woodard Gymnasium.
It really, truly has. Well, let's go ahead and break down the scoring there from the first half between these two teams. Model would lead it after the first quarter, 19-15. Over the Rockmart Yellow Jackets, and then they would outscore Rockmart in the second quarter 14-6 to lead it here at halftime 33-21. As far as the scoring is concerned for Rockmart, Samuel Johnson would pick up 11 points to lead the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. He knocked down 3 threes in the first quarter and the 2 in the second quarter. 5 points for Traylon Davis. He knocked down a 3 right at the beginning of the game and then had a 2 there in the second quarter. 3 points for Easton Petty and 2 points for MJ Berry. Meanwhile, for your Model Blue Devils, 3 points for Stevie Dallas, 3 also for Riley Chapman, 2 for Bryson Denson. Chase Allen chipped in 4. And the 2 leading scorers for Model, Jeremiah Hurd had 9 points, and Noah Travis is the leading scorer in the game with 3 threes and 3 made free throws. He has 12 points to set the pace tonight.
Yeah, like we said, the number 14's been a hot number tonight. Maybe I should pick that in some kind of lottery drawing, Matt. I'm not sure. But both Rachel Burkhalter and Noah Travis having great first halves for the boys and girls this evening. And, Matt, I felt like really Model had an opportunity there to be up by a larger margin, but the turnovers really got a hold of them midway through the late second quarter.
They really did, and we'll see what happens, how things open up, what kind of adjustments, these teams make here in the second half. But all in all, pretty good half there for the Model Blue Devils to lead this one. 33-21 is your score. We talked about the three-pointers that were really falling there at the beginning of the game. Rockmart made 5 threes there in that first half of the ball game, and Ian Model did exactly the same. They made 5 threes as well there in the first half of play.
And the first 6 baskets of the game were 3-point. I think maybe the first 7.
Now we're getting that half-court shot game going.
I want you to go take some shots, man.
I need to watch this time. I missed one last time around.
Yeah, they did hit one in the halftime of the girls' game.
Lots of action taking place here tonight inside Woodard Gymnasium. Well, with that said, we probably need to go ahead and take one more break. That way we can catch our breath for all the action that's coming up in the second half of our nightcap. Again, here at halftime, Model leading Rockmart 33-21. Do want to take an opportunity to recognize the crew so I do not forget before we get through with the game. It takes a lot of people to put on the production. Northwest Georgia Media, their crew tonight with the video stream. Midcourt cameras, you've got Zane Nicholson and Kayla Bice doing a fine job. Sideline cameras are Alyssa Laney and Jesse Vitello, spot on all night. Director Mike Garrett, man, he's on top of it all game, every game, never misses a beat. Replay is Nathan Patterson and the guru of Northwest Georgia Media as well. If something goes wrong, he fixes it. And I tell you what, man, it's a lot of moving parts of these things, so he stays busy. I imagine it's a big stress relief when these broadcasts is over with how much stuff he's keeping up with, man. PA announcer tonight is Grayson Atkins, doing a fine job. He's had extra duties tonight with it being senior night. Also the recognition for the 400th win for Sally Eccles. He's done an absolutely fine job. And bringing in the commentary tonight provided by WLAQ Radio. I got my partner in crime with me, Ian Griffin, and I'm Matt Davis. Hope you're enjoying our coverage tonight. We appreciate Northwest Georgia Media for allowing us to partner up with them and being along for the ride this year. It has been so much fun. Hard to believe the regular season is winding down.
I know, hard to believe.
And last but not least, we cannot go into our last break without acknowledging the man that's going to take the break, the mighty Lenny B. Lynn Butler back at the studio. Talk about a guy that never misses a beat. Our buddy Lynn Butler, he is steady as a rock, keeps us on the air, never misses a break, does a fine job, and he's one heck of a model American. Lynn Butler, we appreciate you. 2-minute break. We'll be back.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Well, how about a couple more quarters of basketball?
Sounds good to me. The last 2 of the regular season.
That's
for
right.
these model Blue Devils.
Rockmart's going to open up with possession as we resume play to start the second half. Model leads it 33-21. Rockmart with the ball. They're going to open up with a 3 ball on the way. Miss. Chase Allen will open up the half with a big rebound. Stevie Dallas across the midcourt stripe. Going to try to leave it for Allen. Poke free. It's a turnover. Here comes Rockmart. Spin move on the other side. Couldn't get the finish. That was wild for MJ Berry. They sent it to the right wing on the other end. Driving around a pick set by Chase Allen was Stevie Dallas. He got it to Riley Chapman, the senior. Now back to Dallas. Big crowd on hand for this one. My goodness, what a great atmosphere tonight. There's Chase Allen inside with the ball, goes in and muscles it through. What a great effort underneath. That was a physical play right there. Jalen Davis sends it out to the right wing side to a wide open Johnson. That one was offline. Rebound taken by Chase Allen. He's picked up 2 quick boards here to start the second half. Also a strong move to the bucket and score. Allen going to send it underneath to Jeremiah. Turns, post up, and the ball's poked out of bounds.
Hurd tried to reverse that one. Got himself a little too far into the basket.
So Stevie Dallas will send it in motion here for the Blue Devils on offense. Riley Chapman into the corner to Stevie Dallas. Thought about the 3. Now they send it back out to Noah Travis. He'll reset the offense for the Blue Devils. Now Noah moves, kicks it out. Riley Chapman now inside of Chase Allen. Nice move, but couldn't get the finish.
Yeah, good feed there.
Traylon Davis on the other side. What a move, and knocks it through. Noah Travis now out to Stevie Dallas. Dallas with the ball, going to drive, feeds it out. There's Riley Chapman, wide open 3 on the way. That one bounces off the front of the rim, but chasing it down is Stevie Dallas. So Model keeps possession. Here's, what a feed from Jeremiah Hurd to Chase Allen in the bucket.
I love it when a big feeds a big. That was a great dish from Hurd.
Definitely in sync on that play. We're under the 6-minute mark of the third quarter, and Model has extended their lead to 37-23. Rockmart, turn and shoot. That one caroms over the rim. Allen with another rebound. Boy, he is crashing the boards. Stevie Dallas with it on the right wing. Now back out to Chase. A lob underneath to Jeremiah. Shakes off the defender, and nice touch. Sends it through.
Flip it, reverse it. Allen to Hurd after Hurd to Allen the previous drive. So
astute observation, sir. Jalen Davis trying to do it all alone on the other side. He draws the contact and is going to the free throw line.
Oh, they got a clean block.
Oh, really?
Clean
wow.
block.
Thought I heard a
flexed
whistle
after it too.
Oh,
yeah. Well, flex action.
Johnson surveys the floor. And the ball's poked free. Stevie Dallas, good hands, gets it to Noah Travis and lays it in. Wow. Noah's having a big game here.
He's got his number, 14 points.
He sure does. Traylon Davis with a 3 attempt on the other side, and that one is through. That was a big-time shot right there. And a timeout's going to be taken. We'll take it. Model 41, Rockmart 26, 5:08 left to go third quarter. We're back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to senior night coverage here on WLAQ and also the Northwest Georgia Media live stream, recognizing the senior basketball players tonight as well as the cheerleaders and the dance squad, and also a very nice recognition for her 400th win for head coach of the girls basketball team, Sally Eccles. And what a lot of great accomplishments over the run there. Right now, steal from Traylon Davis for Rockmart. He's across the timeline with it, stops and pops the three-point shot. This time it doesn't go, and Chase Allen is there to track down another board. Wonder how many rebounds he's had tonight.
All over the boards.
Here's a long three-point shot from Stevie Dallas. Yes, sir, that one's right through. Whoa. So that's the sixth made three of the night for the Blue Devils. A turnaround jump shot on the other end is missed. That bricks off the rim. And Chase Allen gets another rebound.
Yes, he does.
There's Stevie Dallas. Fakes, sends it off to Riley Chapman on the right wing side. Surveys the floor, sends it right back out to Dallas. Now on to Jeremiah Hurd up top. Now on to Noah Travis. Puts up a long-range three. That was a little bit short. Chase Allen fighting for the rebound. Riley Chapman comes out with it. Here's Jeremiah Hurd on to Stevie Dallas, back to Riley, back to Stevie. And a lob over to Noah Travis. He fakes. Nice jab step there. Sends it back out to Stevie Dallas. Back around to Chase Allen. 8 seconds on the shot clock for Model. They got to move now. Here's Stevie Dallas around a screen from Jeremiah Hurd. Feeds it out really long range for Noah Travis. That one's off the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds off on Model apparently.
Yeah.
So Samuel Johnson will feed it in to Hunter Atkins, who's going to bring it up the floor. 3:40 left to go here in the third quarter with Model leading it 44-26. Oh, big time block on the other side. Oh. He was fired up after that one, kind of had to restrain the celebration a little bit. That was a good job reeling that in.
I mean, there's blocks and then there's swats.
Oh,
and that was a swat.
There's the inbound pass to Samuel Johnson. That was something else. Johnson dribbles back out to around midcourt, sets up the half-court offense here for Rockmart. Rockmart going to bounce it underneath. Now they kick it out. Johnson, the defense is there, though. Back to Davis. Great defense from this Blue Devils team, because there was good ball movement there from Rockmart, but the defense was all over it immediately.
Yeah.
And so Johnson will inbound the ball here for Rockmart underneath their own basket. It's going to lob it in, gets it to Atkins. Atkins dribbles in front of the Rockmart bench, sends it out to Jalen Davis. Now over to Johnson on the left wing side, trying to get it down to a backdoor cut. And we got a whistle and a foul against the Blue Devils. They're going to get Noah Travis with that one.
I picked up 2 quick fouls.
He did. Going to the free throw line is going to be Travian Tibbs. He'll be shooting 2 here. His first free throw shots of the night. The first one's off the back of the rim. We'll get ready for Travian Tibbs' next free throw. And it is through. And right now, he's 0 for 2 from the line. Under the 3-minute mark now of the third quarter. Stevie Dallas, Chase Allen. Chase Allen, nice spin move into the paint. Can't get the finish. Ball is loose. Jeremiah came out with it. Allen tracks it down, sends it out to a wide open Stevie Dallas, and he makes them pay. The tray ball is through.
Model's lead has ballooned to 21 points.
Stevie Dallas has now got 9 points. He's made 3 threes, 2 of them here in this third quarter, helping his team. Here's Atkins, a little runner. That one's off the back of the rim. Chase Allen with another rebound. 47-26, Model leads, 2:25 left in the third. Stevie Dallas working around a screen here set by Allen. He goes right into the lane, finger roll. That's going to be a miss. Allen gets the board, puts it up, and he gets fouled on the floor, I believe.
Yeah, that'll come out under the basket. Stevie Dallas almost hit that circus shot. Boy, that was a pretty take. A left-handed scoop.
Yeah. Stevie Dallas surveys the floor. He's going to lob it into Jeremiah Hurd. Now over to Chase Allen. Had a hard look at the three. He's got Davis in his face, so he elects to pass it off to Noah Travis. They get it to the right wing to Chapman. Now back up top. Jeremiah's going to try the three. That one is going to carry him off the rim, but Allen gets the rebound, and we may get another look here for the Blue Devils. There's Stevie Dallas with it over on the left wing side. Back out to midcourt. Now to Allen. 3 ball in the air, and it's nothing but net. Chase Allen with the 3 ball.
24-point lead.
Woo. 50-26. Here's Davis, loses the handle. Coming out with it is Allen. Sends it down to Stevie Dallas. Nice reverse move. Misses the layup. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Blue Devils. Chase Allen in this game was 11 points now. He's had a big third quarter. Here comes Rockmart on the other end. With it is M.J. Berry. Berry sends it up top to Atkins. 3-ball in the air. That is going to go off the side of the rim, and Allen tracks it down.
Great transition defense there.
Oh, absolutely. Stevie Dallas across the timeline. Feeds it over to Riley Chapman. Crisp pass inside to Allen, who spins around, gets it in the rim, and through. Man.
90% of the time he looks under control, but even when he doesn't, he finds a way to regain it and finish at the rim.
Boy, what a player that has developed over the last couple of years. Big block by Jeremias. And here comes Noah Travis with the ball and 45 seconds to work with here in the third quarter. 28 seconds on the shot clock. They go inside to Allen. He gets fouled immediately. It really feels like Model is starting to take control of this ball game right now.
I mean, you blinked, and this lead has gotten all the way up to 26 points.
52-26 is your score, and Chase Allen's been a big part of that, as he always is. Shots in the air, and it is through. He knocks it down. Right now, he's 3 of 5 from the stripe.
Wouldn't you love it if when you went to a break on your morning show, if a group of cheerleaders said, "Bop, bop, dop, dop, bop, go Met." I mean, you only get that in the world of high school and college hoops.
That's a good point. I'm sure we could work out some kind of AI type situation to make that occur. The shot is up. That caroms off the rim. Mathis is there for the rebound. Allen takes the pass from Mathis and scores. What a move. What a pass. Ooh, that was something. 28 seconds and the shot clock off. Rockmart with the ball. They try to bounce it underneath, and it goes off of a Model player, so it's going to stay with Rockmart on this end. Speaking of morning show, tomorrow from 9 to 10 on WLAQ on Later This Morning in Rome, we are going to have a special guest. We're going to have Kevin Ellis join us, and he's going to be talking about the Three Rivers Bull Riding event coming up, the Forum, and he used to be a professional bull rider. He has got some stories to tell, so you want to make sure you're tuned in for that. Long range 3 on the way. It's a miss, and that's WLAQ 96.9 FM, 1410 AM. Long range 3 on the way. That one caroms off the rim, and Jeremias Hurd gets the rebound. Here comes Model with 2 seconds. Half-court shot. It was on line, but I guess a little bit short, and that is the end of the third quarter. Man, I thought we were going to see that go through, didn't you?
It kind of felt like it.
Yeah.
That was Model's quarter right there. They dominated the third.
And they lead it 55-26. Getting ready for the final frame. We'll have it after a 1-minute break. All right, Stevie Dallas with the ball. We're down to the final 8 minutes of the game. Riley Chapman, Stevie Dallas, 3-ball in the air, and that one caroms off the rim. Rebound's going to be taken by Rockmart. They'll bring it back the other way. Johnson with it. He'll turn. Gets it inside. Now they'll drive the lane, kick out to Atkins. Atkins going to drive the lane this time. Low block, nearly gets blocked, and he gets fouled. So it looks like we're going to see some free throws here. Fans do not like it.
They're up 29, and they don't like that foul call. I love it.
No lead big enough to lose the enthusiasm there. Shot is up, and it rattles off the rim. They're going to call it like they see it. Shots on the way, and that one rattles off the rim. Chase Allen gets another rebound. He's been a rebounding machine in this game.
Ball's
Allen,
still popping around out there.
Ooh, ball poked loose. Now Rockmart goes the other way. Johnson trying to lay it in. He gets it through. We hear a whistle. Yep, a foul. I didn't catch it.
I didn't either. I don't think they called one. I'm not sure what happened there.
Dallas sends it to Chase Allen. Allen on to Riley Chapman on the right wing. Now back out to Dallas. Dallas going to work around a screen set by Jeremiah Hurd. Now back up top to Allen. He fires it right wing side to Riley and cuts towards the basket. Now back out to Stevie Dallas. Jeremiah Hurd with it up at the top of the key. And 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here goes the model offense on the move. Stevie Dallas goes in, gets it to the rim. But that's maybe back in the hands of Rockmart as they get the rebound. There's a shot from Johnson. Turnaround jump shot is missed, but there to clean it up was Travian Tibbs. So it's a 25-point ball game. Model up 55-30. 6:23 left to go. Noah Travis with the ball. And he will start to drive, goes in. Nobody, well, he lost the handle.
Yeah, he got poked loose.
Okay. So it's off on Rockmart.
Well, they called a foul.
No, really? Wow. So Stevie Dallas set to inbound the ball. He surveys the floor. He'll trigger it in motion, tries to get it to Jeremiah Hurd, couldn't handle it, and it bounces out of bounds. And he says, my bad.
Yeah. That's all right, big guy. You've played a heck of a game so far tonight.
Here comes Johnson across the timeline, sends it over to Atkins. Atkins now going to work towards the top of the key, fires it back right wing side to Petty, now underneath to Johnson and through. Good move by Johnson, took a nice pass and put it through the hoop. Allen across the timeline, feeds it off to Riley Chapman on the left wing side in front of the model bench. Now back out to Noah Travis. Stevie Dallas to a cutting Chase Allen. He gets blocked. Good play there by M.J. Berry, but Model gets the ball back. There's Jeremiah, misses the shot, and I think he may have twisted his knee there. That didn't look good, man.
He's all right.
He's all right. Whew. That was a little scary for a second until he walked away with no problem there, but I think it was one of those situations where he landed kind of funny and he was trying to figure out whether, it was an injury or not, but he's all right. Here's a long three-point shot on the other end, left that one short. Noah Travis being guarded by Johnson, motors across the center court stripe, bounces it to an open Riley Chapman, and he knocks down the three ball.
One more three for the senior, Riley Chapman.
He has two in the game, three ball for Johnson on the other end, and then Riley Chapman, who just made the three, he gets the long rebound on the other side. Dallas across the timeline. We're almost to the 5-minute mark of this one. John Mason going to spin into the lane. Nice move, but he travels.
I guess that foot slid a little bit.
Maybe put a little bit too much into the spin. He was about to spin like a top. Jalen Davis going to send it in, or Traylon Davis going to send it in here for the Jackets. He's got the ball, drives in, nice move towards the bucket and gets fouled.
Yeah, get a couple of shots from the stripe.
So Traylon Davis at the free throw line. I'm not sure how many times I said his name wrong. I apologize for that. But Traylon Davis at the free throw line. He's got two coming up. He's made 10 points in the ball game. So the first one's in the air for Davis and through. That was his first free throw attempt of the game.
It's hard to believe.
It is very hard to believe. Shot is through, the second one. Evidently knows what he's doing, huh?
It would seem so.
John Mason across the timeline, fires right, gets it into the hands of Noah Travis. Back up top to Dallas. Good ball movement right here on this possession for Model. John Mason with it. He will send it out to Chapman. Now on to Noah Travis. He's being guarded by Davis. They let him have the three, and he makes him pay. Good shot by Noah.
That puts him at 17 on the evening.
And he's made 4 threes in this ball game. Underneath they go to Rockmart. They go back out to Johnson. Johnson starts to work inside, feeds it to Davis, drives baseline, tries to spin it to the bucket. What a nifty move. Couldn't get the finish, but he does draw the contact and is going to the line. Where we just witnessed, he's pretty good at the free throw line.
Yeah, no doubt.
So Traylon Davis at the free throw line. Got 2 shots coming up. The first one is through, to nobody's surprise. So get ready for another one. Chase Allen checks out of the game. One of the fans got real emphatic there, applauding his performance he's had tonight. Second shot is through. He's made 4 in a row, Traylon Davis, from the free throw line. And then now he's got 14 points. Noah Travis across the timeline, dribbles across the M, sends it right wing side to Bryson Denson. The lob underneath to Jeremiah Hurd. The reverse misses the shot. The rebound goes to Travian Tibbs and Rockmart. Under 4 minutes to play. Traylon Davis tries to lob it to a teammate. It's picked off by Stevie Dallas. Gets it to Bryson Denson. Nobody able to get him underneath, and he scores. Good bucket there for Denson and the Blue Devils. They now lead at 63-36. Rockmart with it on the other end. Davis fakes, goes inside, and boy, gets clobbered there on the block.
Oh my goodness. Hurd just kind of shrugged his shoulders.
It was all ball, but he was sent to the floor. It was a hard block, and Davis sends it in, gets it to Johnson. That hurts your feelings right there.
Yeah.
Here's the pass out to the right wing side. Now a corner 3 on the way. That one's going to bounce off the rim. Davis gets the rebound, tries again underneath, gets it to the rim. Jeremiah gets the rebound after the missed shot.
And you got to think Hurd's curtain call is about to come. Will they try to get him one more bucket?
Oh man! Okay. I don't even know what to say about that. Jeremiah's Hurd off the glass too strong. He gets fouled.
This will be his curtain call. He will get these 2 free throws, but he had a block, a rebound, a pick that put a player on his back, and he almost got the finish there. So an appropriate finish to the big man's career here at Model.
Oh, man, that one rolls in. A little drama there on that one as it hangs on the rim for a minute. But, yeah, as you saw, Jeremiah Hurd standing there for that pick. Player just ran flat into him and bounced to the floor. That was interesting.
It was.
Second one on the way from Jeremiah. That one caroms off the rim, and the rebound goes to Travian Tibbs. Across the timeline goes Easton Petty with the ball. Back to Petty after a pass from Quay Alexander. Now they try to get it to the right wing side. Got some subs into the game for both teams. 3 ball on the way on the other side. That's off the side of the rim. Owen Mathis gets the rebound from Model. Model leads at 64-36 here at home. Long 3 ball on the way for Owen Matheson. It's through, his first bucket of the game. And a timeout it looks like we're going to see, huh? Well, let's take it as well. Model leads 67-36 over Rockmart. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Can't tell if they're going.
Oh, wait. Don't take the timeout. I missed it. All right, I thought somebody had taken a timeout. We'll keep going for the video. We'll be back on the radio in a moment, but that's my bad. They get it underneath. Rockmart with the ball. Poked free from John Mason. He'll bring it up the floor for the Blue Devils. Drives off to the right wing side. Nice Euro step inside, and he scores. Look at John Mason and the moves. Underneath the 2-minute mark now here at Model High School. Corner 3 on the way for Rockmart. That one was off the mark. Bell picks up the rebound off the bench here for the Blue Devils. Bryson Denson, coast to coast, misses the shot. Ends up in the hands of Bell. He gets the putback and knocks it through. Bryson Bell in his first bucket of the game. Model leads at 71-36. It's going to be a decisive win tonight, folks. 1:34 left to go in the game. Petty's got the ball, thought about the three, had second thoughts, and he realized he had two defenders closing on him quickly. Here's a little shot off the glass, won't go for Rockmart. Ball pinballs off a couple of players. Rockmart going to come out with it. Petty fires to left wing side, fakes off a defender. Three ball on the way, misses the shot, and Rockmart tracks down another rebound, another one for Thompson. So Rockmart with the ball and 20 seconds on the shot clock, stolen away by Denson, feeds it off to Mathis, layup is through. Transition bucket off the turnover for the Blue Devils.
We'll have some substitutions.
And we'll check some names for you here in a minute. We've got wholesale substitutions into the game at this point, as some of the Rockmart fans are heading for the exits as their team's down 73-36 with under a minute to play. They got about a 30-minute drive home. Going to get an early start.
And the Pizza Farm's not open on Tuesdays.
Oh, man. I tell you what, that probably saves me a lot of calories, because if it were, I'd probably eat there even more. There's a long three ball on the way for Petty. That's his second made three of the game, and that cuts it to 73-39 in favor of Model. Model with the ball. They're going to feed it off to Charles Calhoun. Calhoun drives towards the lane. Ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by Model, so it's coming back to Rockmart. Let's see if we can get a floor check here on the Blue Devils. We mentioned Calhoun also out on the floor for the Blue Devils. You got Dominic Fraley as well as Max Couch. Three ball on the way from Petty, and that one's off the mark. Pulling down the rebound is going to be Max Couch into the paint, and the ball's going to be knocked free. Still trying to get all these names in. You got number 42, Christian Taylor, out there for the Blue Devils. Who else we got? Braden Marshall. All right, the Blue Devils inbound the ball. They get it to Fraley, sends a nice sharp pass outside. Three ball is through. That was Braden Marshall knocking down the big-time shot.
Fresh faces, but they're still dropping baskets.
Under 10 seconds to go in this one. Model leads at 76-39. Rockmart with the ball. Three ball on the way from Petty, and that one bangs high off the rim. And that is the end of the ball game. The Blue Devils are going to win it with a final score of 76-39 to close out the regular season on a hot streak, winning 12 games in a row to finish the regular season, 18-7 and 11-1, atop all alone of 7AA. Wow, what a great night for Model basketball.
Great night and a great season. And now it's time. Moving on to the postseason region tournament. Model will get a bye.
That's what it looks like. I've got the region tournament bracket in front of me, and if I understand correctly, there's no way anybody can catch Model at this point, so they would have a bye, if I'm looking at this right, as the 1 seed all the way to Thursday, February the 15th at 8:30 in the semifinals. So that's how that looks on the bracket, but you may want to double check on that. I'm not the most official guy at all times. I try my best, but anyway, that's the end of the ball game. Model wins at 76-39. We're going to take a 2.5-minute break. We'll come back and run down some numbers and bid you adieu for this evening, but Model wins it. That's the most important part, 76-39. We're back in 2.5 minutes.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
You look exhausted. Dude, my to-do list got the best of me. I finally sharpened the blade, trimmed the yard, raked the leaves, and then I mowed.
Yeah, me too.
Get out. You're not even breaking a sweat.
I know. My grasshopper trimmed around the yard, power vac the leaves, and then mowed. I did all of it without leaving my seat.
I gotta get a grasshopper.
Finish fall cleanup and be ready for winter with a grasshopper mower.
Here we go again.
WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service.
Access to me means I get to explore and define myself.
Access that allows me to follow my passion.
For me, it means I get to do what I've always dreamed of doing, helping people.
Access to me means I'm the first one in my family to come to college. Sé el primero.
Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
Well, it was a special night here at Model High School to wrap up the regular season, particularly for the seniors, of course. And tonight you had 5 of them playing in the games, 2 for the boys. Of course, Riley Chapman, as we referenced, and Jeremiah Hurd, both having really good games tonight. And in the girls' side, you had Julia Shinholster, Briley Sims, and Rachel Burkhalter playing in their last regular season games at home. So it was really a really neat situation there with Model getting to play their last regular season games of the year as home games.
Yeah.
So before they get into the region tournament, and we'll see if they're able to host. It's looking like at this point, unless Fannin County can defeat Murray County in their last regular season of the game, that's going to come down to a coin toss. But we'll wait and see what happens on this game, because earlier we were told that you had North Murray getting beat by Murray County earlier. So anyway, we are going to go ahead and wrap things up by running down the final totals here from the boys game. Rockmart Yellow Jackets were led in scoring by Samuel Johnson and Traylon Davis. Samuel had 15 points and Traylon had 14. So we mentioned to you in the pregame that really those were the 2 scoring threats from this team. And they did get some points, but the Blue Devils did a really good job keeping those guys at bay, because as we mentioned to you earlier in the victory against North Murray for Rockmart that went to overtime in their last game, you had 32 points for Traylon Davis and 20 for Sam Johnson. So great defensive effort from the Blue Devils tonight on those 2 guys. Easton Petty had 6 points, 2 apiece for MJ Berry and Travian Tibbs. And then on the other side for the Model Blue Devils, boy, they had a lot of guys that got in the scorebook. I didn't total that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 guys got in the scorebook. That would be the same in the Gordon Central game the other day. It's kind of typical of this team, really, to be honest with you. 2 points for John Mason, 9 for Stevie Dallas, 5 for Owen Mathis, 6 for Riley Chapman, 4 for Bryson Denson, 2 for Bryson Bell, 3 for Braden Marshall. And then you had 3 guys in double digits, 12 points for Jeremiah Hurd playing on senior night. And then you had 16 points for Chase Allen. The leading scorer tonight was Noah Travis with 17 points, and he made 4 threes in the basketball game. So just a great effort for the Blue Devils. Had a lot of offense in this game and played great on the defensive side of the ball. It was just great effort on both sides of the floor.
Dominated the boards.
Yes.
I mean, absolutely dominated the boards. There were not a lot of second chance opportunities for Rockmart, and there were a lot of second chance opportunities for the Blue Devils. And there's Chase Allen again tonight. I felt like that was a quiet 16 points, not a flashy performance from him, but again, right there in that 16 to 20 point range. That's where he seems to be at the end of every game. But this is so much fun to watch both these teams, man, because they play great team basketball, and they're out there playing off of and for each other. You can really tell the coaches have done a great job.
There's no question about that, and as you always talk about in basketball, and in the case of, as the case is high school basketball at this point of February, you want to be peaking at the right time and playing your best basketball. And I don't want to let the cart get before the horse, but it really feels like these two teams, both the girls and the boys, are really peaking at the right time. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do in the region tournament, and then once they get into the state tournament, see what kind of run these two teams can put together. And I have a feeling they're going to make some noise this year, both teams. So we'll see. I know a lot of that has to do with what your draws are and all that kind of stuff, and I've just kind of started looking at the brackets, so I don't have a lot of details there. Got to get through the region tournament first, but we'll certainly keep you updated, and we're looking forward to bringing you more coverage of model basketball. And we're going to have the region championships. Northwest Georgia Media is going to be there to do the live stream. And if both or one or both model teams are in those championship games, we'll have coverage on the radio. So we're looking forward to that, and hopefully that'll be the case. And then we'll have some playoff ball for you too once we get in the state tournament. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and wrap up the broadcast by thanking the crew and the sponsors. We'll start with the crew tonight and midcourt cameras, Zane Nicholson and Caleb Bice. You had sideline cameras with Alyssa Laney and Jesse Vitello doing a wonderful job. Director Mike Garrett, replay Nathan Patterson. PA announcer was Grayson Atkins. And audio tonight, commentary provided by WLAQ Radio in partnership with Northwest Georgia Media. Ian Griffin, my partner in crime here, man. Enjoy working football, basketball with you, no matter what it is. Talk shows, it's always a pleasure to work with you. You do a fantastic job and make the broadcast so much better. So thank you so much for what you contribute, man. I appreciate you.
Wouldn't be anywhere else.
All right, so that wraps that part up. And then, last but not least, we always save him for last because he's our dude. Lynn Butler back at the studio doing a fantastic job. We appreciate you, man. And our engineer, Phil Baker, who does a wonderful job. He was doing some work today because we had some issues to work out. Now, the sponsors. On the live stream side of things, Northwest Georgia Media, Mathis Trailer and Equipment Sales, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson Plastic Surgery Specialist, WC Timber. I'm going to call them tomorrow. I need some tree work done at the radio station. Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, Crestview Angus, and radio coverage tonight provided by Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales, Sylvan Learning Center, and Ware Mechanical. And that's going to put a wrap on it. Model Blue Devils boys win 76-39 after the girls win 59-34. All in all, it was a good night for the folks in blue, and they were here en masse. It was a big crowd, great atmosphere, great environment. Can't wait to tournament time coming up next week. That's it for us, man. For Ian Griffin, I'm Matt Davis. For Lynn Butler back at the studio and the rest of the crew. And for you, the listener, we appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the broadcast tonight. Hope you have a safe evening, everyone. Until next time, we'll say so long and go Blue Devils. Good night.